prophesying, preaching, and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom Barakatham. And I'm gonna just read a little bit of Ecclesiasticus, the second chapter, man. And I'm gonna just title this "Suffering," you know, because I just want to speak a few words on the concept of what it means to suffer, you know, and its manifold reasons, you know, because number one, Jacob's trouble, that's the time of suffering, man. We're about to be uncomfortable, you know, and the Lord may let particular brothers warm into it in the sense that, you know, we may catch a little bit extra hell just to warm us into what's getting ready to come, man. Particular comforts that you have, you know, apartments, jobs, women, whatever it is, the Lord is getting ready to fortify our spirit to endure the times to come, man. You know, me personally, you know, been catching hell basically all of this past week, you know, and you can just tell that Satan and it's other will of Yahweh Shemi Hawashai ultimately that's just trying you, man. Like, get ready to be uncomfortable, man, because now is the time when I'm getting ready to show myself. When you read 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, you know, the scriptures speak about measuring the time diligently, because this is the time where the highest is going to begin to visit the earth. And I may actually, let me see, find that real quick, Salakia. Because that's basically the time that we're in, man, you know, and the Lord is not waiting. The Lord is not coming back to deliver niggas who want to stay here and be comfortable and want this place to continue, man, because that's how you get.
Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. New as in the gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, wherever it may be. It's the Akim Mahaloya from the GMS Kansas City branch. Coming back to you with a testimony of deliverance and suffering, man. This video is going to be kind of disturbing. It still bothers me when I talk about it a little bit, but I understand why things happen the way they happen, because to the average person, when they are getting ready to witness what I showed them, they will actually think the total opposite as to why these things keep happening to men like us in our lives, man. And it makes a lot of sense, because when you're not in the know, it makes sense that bad things happen to bad people, right? But that's clearly not the case in this situation. I've done a lot of self-examination on the matter. You know, I've asked the Most High, and I'm still meditating on it. And I don't even know if it's too early to do this testimony video. But honestly, it's heavy on my spirit. And I think when I talk about it and get it out there, I think that I'll feel a lot better afterwards, because, you know, overall I'm wholesome. You know, I'm good. I'm in good spirits, actually. I was just a little aggravated and pissed off, man, because some very tragic shit happened to me, man, just out the blue. And I get it. But reason why I'm showing this brother's video, this is actually one of the young brothers in my camp. You know, good brother. You know, got a good rapport. You know, he's a real good brother, very charitable, man. You know, do the work, diligent, and stuff like that, man. So it's the spirit, because this is the same day that this tragic event happened to myself. And the spirit he was talking about this earlier, about suffering, okay? That's all we was kind of talking about all day. I mean, throughout the week, I was talking about brothers being in his spirit. And what's so ironic about this, because this was only part 1 of his video, he couldn't get to part 2 because what happened was his phone overheated and it shut off. So it cut this off. So what happened led me to do a follow-up testimony to what he was saying, because he said, look, get in the spirit of getting uncomfortable, okay? Elder Yashawamba always say that. I say that, you know, quite often. I echo those words. We're in the spirit. We getting ready to start losing a lot of things. A lot of things that we cared about is getting ready to start leaving. And honestly, since I've been in this truth, I've known nothing but loss. All sides, man. I'm not saying it to have a pity party or anything like that, but I'm at the point now just like, shit, what else? You know? But long story short, man, my car, it caught on fire, okay? And this is an actual picture of it. Okay, and it's the crazy part about it is I actually like this fucking car, but this car had a demon in it. Point blank period. This car had a demon in it. I bought this car last year around the time my other one like this got wrecked. Now this is two vehicles in the course of 2 years that was pretty much destroyed around the same time. Okay, I got in a wreck in a car just like this one last year around this time. Somebody ran into me as I was driving into my apartment complex, totaled the whole front end, airbags deployed, gone. 2 weeks later, I bought this one. All right, had it for about a year, well, over a year, you know, and when I bought the car, there was nothing wrong with it, perfect, drove good, everything. But the minute I bought it, that's when a demon hopped on it, man. And when I'm listening when I'm telling you this, okay, I noticed that spirits, man, they attach themselves to like the men of the Lord. Like this is why you have to do cleansing on your homes, okay? Because the minute that we get whiff of a breakthrough, that's when we are going to get tried the most, okay? Now, this story is kind of like in Job, because Job suffered loss. The whole book of Job is about him catching hell, being afflicted. He lost his wife, he lost his kids, he lost his possessions, his health was failing, okay? And Job was a man of the Lord. It says he sinned not with his lips, okay? So before anybody insinuate that this only happened to men that's not doing the right thing, that's a fucking lie, man, all right? That's a goddamn lie, because I've dedicated my life and my spirit the 11 and a half going on 12 years since I've been in this truth. I've been nothing about my whole focus has always been this truth, man. And anybody that know me personally would tell you that, how passionate I am about this truth, okay? And sure, we hit bricks in the road, we go off because we're men, we're fallible, okay? But overall, my spirit has always been predicated into serving Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, to atone for the shit I've done in my past life, okay, and the fucked up shit I've done in this life, you know? So for a person to sit here and judge this and say, oh, this happened, because I was told by a particular person, and I'm not gonna lie, the shit, it hurt my spirit, because I was like, out of everybody, you would say something like this. Like, you know me personally, and you would say something like this. I was told that that's why I continue to have grace and mercy, and you continue to catch hell and have afflictions, because you ain't a man of the Lord. That's some very hurtful shit to say to a person like me, man, especially when it comes to this faith. But I get it, because, hey, they called the Lord a devil, all right, because they didn't agree with what he was saying. But getting to the story, this is how it happened. At the camp, me and the brothers decided, you know what, at the camp, we gonna link up later on. We gonna have a little night fellowship, you know, probably get some grub, have a little drinks and shit, you know, just fellowship among brothers, man. You know, we needed it, you know, because shit, this world is not good to us. So cool. So I'm like, we gonna link up around 9 o'clock. So I left my house around 8:30, 8:45, 9 o'clock. Cool, you know what I'm saying? Everything is all good. I went to go fill up, put some gas in her, and I forgot I left some stuff at the house. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna go get some money from the crib, because I'm gonna buy the brother some drinks. I'm like, go home and get some money. I'm gonna buy the brother some drinks, you know, I'm gonna, you know, tonight to be on me type thing. But the whole time, man, something kept telling me like, bro, like Satan, you know, and this fucking devil is active, man, okay? Satan is really active. He's tried several attempts to take us out, but I know this is nothing but chastity and a test from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to test a man's integrity. So some kept telling me, man, bro, you may just want to call your brothers, man, and tell them to come get you, you know, because for one thing, I've been having problems. I'm going to say I've been getting work done in this car left and right. I put thousands of dollars in this fucking car, and I've always ended up back in the same place. I get the car fixed, the check light, engine light come on. So I felt I was getting nickel and dime. I was being sabotaged, okay? Because that's one thing. When you deal with mechanics, you know, they go around the real problem. So the spirit, like, man, you know, just call the brothers and stuff. But I'm like, yeah, and I wanted to do it. I didn't really want to drive this car. I really didn't, because, you know, it was killing me for one thing. It was a carbon monoxide. It was leaking exhaust somewhere. Okay, a $1,300 job I just spent about a month ago allegedly didn't fix the problem. I'm like, why am I still smelling carbon in this car? Why am I still smelling it? Got the fucking Cadillac converter change. I got the spark plugs, the wires, man. I got the intake manifold gasket replaced. I replaced pretty much a lot of things because what happened was I was gonna do some tune-up work to it, you know, because in the summertime, you know, brothers like to travel, you know, and at the time, the woman I was dealing with, you know, we like to travel from time to time, you know, to kind of clear the air. And I was like, okay, well, you know, we gonna go out on a Friday. I'm gonna go get some work done to the car because she was kind of hesitant. It was a little hesitant, and you know, wasn't getting its power. So I was looking up symptoms, you know, and it was like, oh well, I got to get a crankshaft sensor, a camshaft sensor. So I got those replaced finally. But after I got the camshaft sensor replaced, no, the crankshaft, that's pretty much when the car haven't really been the same. Okay, so back in December, when every brother in the camp caught that whatever that RONA, we all got sick. Okay, we had respiratory fucking sinus infection. One brother had pneumonia. You know, we basically caught the you know what. All right, and ever since then, my allergies haven't been acting right. So when I get around particular fumes, I literally feel dizzy, like I'm getting ready to pass out. I've been feeling like that since December of last year, and I couldn't really find out. I couldn't figure out why. So it dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute, this fucking car is killing me. You know, because every time I drive her, I get a little lightheaded. Not all the time, okay? But sometimes. And I noticed, like, when I turn on a vent and you don't use the circulatory air, like, you got two forms of air. You got the one that comes directly into the cabin. Then you have the one that filters out, okay? That takes the air from the outside, right? So, with that being said, I have to use a certain type of air so it can filter outside. But usually, you know, with cars like this, sports cars, a lot of times the exhaust goes bad in them because they kick out so much horsepower. So a lot of times I would smell that and I would start getting a little sick. So I was like, man, I can't drive this car like that. So I wasn't driving it like that. I actually put it up. You know what I'm saying? They were just sitting on the side of the house until I was going to actually finally fix it up. So that day, you know, I ain't think none of it. I was in good spirit. You know, I was like, well, I'll be cool. You know, it ain't like I'm going that far anyway. And it don't happen all the time, you know, because the repairs I did get done to it, I mean, it made a difference. It did improve the car's performance, but it was something that was missing. And the crazy part about it is I had an appointment for it today to get it looked at, you know. And the funny part about it is this happened Saturday night. I was supposed to move into my new place yesterday. Okay, because I got approved for a new spot, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I don't know if I really wanted to take it because, you know, they was actually trying to charge a little bit more than what they told me. But the fact about it is I had plans to move yesterday about a month ago. And then this shit happened. So long story short, I'm on a highway, right? So I'm driving, I'm listening to music, and I smell like a burning smell, okay? And then, you know, brakes, you smell that all the time on a highway, fumes and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, is that my car? And then I raised down the window. I smelled it, but it wasn't coming. It smelled like it was coming from a car that was adjacent. So I drove a little bit more, okay? And then all of a sudden, I didn't smell it anymore. Then I started smelling it again. And then I noticed that my sounds had went out, okay? My speakers, because I had a music system in the car. I had, you know, a powerful amp, had speakers, radio, you know, shit Jake like, you know, basically I had some beat in it, right? So all of a sudden my amp went out, so I shut down the radio and I shut it back on, and then I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. I'm like, I just blew my amp. Typical shit, right? When you got equipment, it happens, okay? Like people that know about cars and like music and stuff like that, when you blow your amp or you fry your woofers, it's like a little burning smell. So I was like, okay, this shit getting kind of bad. I'm finna pull over. Okay, so my thing was to pull over on a highway to go into the trunk and see, okay, what's going on. Let me unhook this real quick. You know what I'm saying? And but it was so dark on a fucking highway, there wasn't no light on there. I couldn't see. It would have done me no good. So I was 6 minutes away from the brothers. It's literally 6 minutes left. And then I looked at my GPS, it said 7 minutes. And then as I was going further, it was still on 7 minutes. I'm like, why the hell is this on 7? 7 represents completion. And then all of a sudden I got off on an exit, and then I drove to this fucking gas station because I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I just smell burning and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, well, these wires must be really fried. Let me go ahead and pull this motherfucking car over and get this shit out of here and see what's going on. As soon as I park the fucking car and I open my trunk, they say oxygen ignites everything, because I mean, I didn't think the damn trunk was on fire. My fucking amp caught fire, overheated, and my amp blew and it overheated because the power was kicking in. And on top of that, the car has literally been sitting in the heat for about a week. So I'm pretty sure the wires and everything was already pretty much on edge. Everything was just already heightened, you know. So I popped the trunk, and all of a sudden I see my speakers and I saw a flame in there. So I'm trying to unhook the shit and throw it out of the car, you know, because now I'm in go mode, not realizing like, oh shit, I'm in front of a fucking gas pump. You know what I'm saying? My thing was to drive the car and get it away from the pump, you know, because if I've known the fucking car was on fire, I wouldn't have drove to no gas station. But that showed you the grace of the Lord, man. The Lord is beautiful in that aspect, because this place could have literally blown the fuck up, you know. And the thing of it is, I didn't want to get back in the car and drive it because like I was suffering from the smoke, you know. Just another 30 seconds in that smoke, it could have killed me, you know, because I was already having issues with my allergies due to everything else anyway. So I'm like, I know goddamn well this car ain't finna catch on fire, man. So the motherfucker caught on fire, and I was like, this shit can't be real. Literally just that quick, the events turned around. You know what I'm saying? And this is the result of it, you know. And it gets even better. So I called the fire department. They come and they put her out. Luckily ain't shit blown up. The guy told me, he said, you know what? This looks worse. This is the worst thing I've seen since I was in Iraq. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Because this is pretty bad. Okay, the fire started from the trunk of the car because the amp, the fucking wiring in the amp or whatever, it overheated, and it bam, it just set the whole car ablaze, right? So I'm in disbelief. I'm like, this shit ain't just happened. I'm like, hell nah. But I'm like, you know what? It's all good, because I'm like, this car was probably killing me any damn way. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Chop it up to the game. It ain't shit but material. I can always get another one, right? You know, so I'm just sitting there kind of just, I was a little vexed and stuff like that, but I was just ready to go, you know. So after that, they came and told her, and, you know, brother's like, what y'all want to do? I'm like, man, shit, I'm still trying to go, man. Let's just go get something to drink, man. So I'm just in the spirit. And the minute we got to the destination, the brother in the video who I showed earlier was saying, furnace, men of acceptable will be, it says, men as acceptable will be tried in the furnace of adversity, roughly paraphrasing. We're going to get that. But it says, men that be tried is in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, okay? And the acceptable men are tried in the fire, man, okay? And acceptable men tried in the fire. And I kid you not, he was in the spirit when he was telling me that. And I promise you, man, when we got in the spirit, the chariot showed up, man. We saw like 5-6 chariots, man, that flew over us. And then if you look in the backdrop, 4 chariots illuminated in the background, because it was me and 3 other brothers, which means 4. And he was like, see, bro? He's like, I told you, bro. He said, the Lord is with you, bro. He said, the Lord is with us, man. Okay, because this shit could have went left quick. Like, bro, I literally could, this thing could have caught on fire while I was on the highway. You know what I'm saying? I literally could have blown up in this fucking car, man. Especially when the fire, most car fires start from the engine because it's a defect. No, this started from the back of the car. My amp overheated, and that ignited it. And while I was on a highway driving, I could have literally blown up in the fucking car. Okay, and then going here, because I didn't know it was on fire. I didn't know that. That's the case, I definitely would have went here. That was just stupid. You know, that was just, what the fuck are you thinking? No. And the fact that this gas station didn't blow up and this car is that close to that pump, you mean to tell me that the Lord is not beautiful, man? And then a chariot showed up right after that? Because I asked myself, I said, okay, what did I fuck up at? That's the first thing I did. I said, damn, what did I do wrong? What did I fuck up at? I'm like, did I go off? Did I fuck something up? You know, did I offend somebody? Did I offend Yahweh Shemal? That's the first thing when things like this happen. You know, you examine yourself, and brothers like, it ain't, regardless of, they like, nah, it ain't the fact that you did something. It's the fact that you're doing things the right way. I'm like, this type of shit happens to us. This don't happen to typical people, man. You know, this don't happen to people that's in the world. I mean, things happen, but come on, bro. Like, everything normal, and the fucking trunk just catches on fire. That's not, bro. That's Satan is busy, man. Okay. And I tell anybody now, bro, like, since I came into this truth, and I'm just in the spirit, but I've suffered, I've survived 2 house fires, 3 fucking car accidents. Because last year I got in a wreck around that time that totaled the car. I had a maroon one like this, total. Okay, wreck could have fucked me up, damn near head-on collision. A year before that, got in a wreck, another wreck. Somebody pulled out in front of us and hit us on a highway. You know what I'm saying? We was on our way to a little spot, and somebody pulled out in front of us, bro. You know, fucked it up. You know, right on the highway. You know what I'm saying? Around the same time. Okay, so that's like 2 wrecks 1 year. I was coming back from this place. My car hydroplaned and went off a fucking cliff and down and almost went into the damn river. Okay, I've been stabbed in this truth, bro. Literally, I was stabbed in the brachial artery, something that's not even survivable. Literally bled out. Okay, survived 2-3 house fires, a fucking car fire. So at this point, I don't give a fuck about what anybody said about me, man. All right, I know the power of the Lord, and I know what Yahweh Shemi Hawashai is capable of, and I know what He's brought me through, man. I've known what the Lord has brought me through, man, and that's a testimony. That's a testimony for you brothers out there, man. You know, let my afflictions and what I go through be an empowerment to you brothers out there that may be catching hell and don't see no light at the end of the tunnel, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, this is really disturbing. Really looking at this, it really fucks with my spirit, man. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Look at this. I could have been in this fucking car, man, and melted. You know, if the Lord wanted to take me out for being wicked, I could have been in that car. But the spirit like, nah, bro, it ain't even like that. Because the chariot showed up right after it, man, to give us comfort. Because I ain't gonna lie, man, that shit kind of hurt me, you know what I'm saying? It did hurt. But I'm at the point now, it's like I don't even care. I don't even care about this material shit, bro. We getting ready to lose things, man. I've lost my child. I've lost a woman, you know what I'm saying, that I dearly cared about. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. And I don't mean to offend any woman out there that may feel some type of way about me. I'm just speaking right now. You know what I'm saying? But I've lost a female that I was with for a long time that I actually cared about. You know what I'm saying? And I had to chalk that shit up to the game. I just had to take it to the chin. Okay? Family, lost family. I lost my kid. I lost a lot of shit, man. I've been told that I was a fucking failure. I wasn't gonna amount to shit. And when people see things like this, ha ha ha. But it's all good though, because you know what? The men of the Lord, we built for shit like this, man. Okay? We're built for shit like this. All right? And more things are gonna happen, man. I ain't the only brother that this type of shit happens to. You'd be surprised on how many other testimony videos are gonna come out here. Okay? And I'm just saying that just to say that, you know. So I want to get into some scriptures, man, and we could do it that way, bro, because like I said, man, this is a hell of a time we coming in, and that's the reason why I played the brother's video the first time. You see what I'm saying? And what's so spiritual about all that, the other young bro from my camp, the brother Tazayar, man, he thought somebody hacked his bank. Matter of fact, let me go to it. He thought somebody hacked his credit card, right? Because he thought somebody hacked his credit card. And this was probably like Thursday. Okay, this is probably like Thursday or Friday. He was like, man, brother, I thought somebody hacked my credit card because somebody said that he made a purchase, and he said that this showed up on his doorstep, said piggy bank. And we was always talking earlier that week about how brothers' works are gonna be stored up in the heavens. Like I always use that term, the spiritual bank account. Okay, how when you chalk things up lost, hey, the Lord is gonna restore it. He's gonna restore it to you in the heavens. Okay, that's why the scriptures say, lay not up your treasures here on earth where rust and thieves come in and take. Okay, but store up rather your treasures in heaven, because where your treasures are is where your heart will be also. And this landed on his doorstep. And I'm like, an angel probably delivered that to you, bro, to be a testimony. Okay, and what are the chances that we was doing videos on suffering? So everything we lost, bro, we getting ready to get back, because what Yahweh Shai say, he says, those that follow me in the regeneration should sit with me and rule on 12 thrones, judging the nations of Israel. We've lost wives, we lost homes, brothers lost businesses, brothers lost children, brothers lost family members that died. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this truth is all about taking an L, man. And it makes a lot of sense now. Because if it wasn't this, it would be something else. All right? So anyway, I just had to get that out, because I want to go into the precepts now. So this is the book of Psalms 34. And I'm going to start at verses 15. It says, the eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. Okay, because we cry out to Yahweh Shemi Hawashai daily. You know what I'm saying? About the hell we in. Sometimes I'll be at work and I'll just be praying, man. I'll be praying in the spirit. I'm like, man, Lord, you got to come get us. I'm like, this ain't right. I'm like, this is just not right, man. This is not right. We like, you know what we done. We messed up with Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. We truly messed up. You know, we messed up with him, and this is our punishment as a nation, you know, and somebody got to draw the line and say enough is enough, man. You know, this is just, we're treated awful here, man, especially the men in the faith. just our nation in general, we're treated just like third wheels, man. From the common Israelite, Jake man, black man, whatever you want to call them, to the Hispanic, Native American. You know what I'm saying? Our women are all over the place. We're literally, we're through out here, man. Okay? And it says here, and the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. Okay? To cut off the remembrance of them from the earth, right? And that's talking about you Edomites, man. And you 2/3. But it says, but the righteous cry and the Lord heareth it and delivered them out of all their troubles, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. I was just shocked. I was like, wow. It didn't even dawn on me. I wasn't even mad about it. I was just kind of like, damn, what the fuck? I'm like, did this shit just really happen? I'm like, I was just on my way to go kick it with the brothers, and the fucking car catches on fire. Like, what kind of shit is that? You know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, Satan is really trying to take me the fuck out. I must really did something to piss him off or something, you know. And like the scriptures say, told Peter, he said, look, man, Satan desires to sift you as wheat. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I'm not committing adultery. Okay, I'm not stealing from brothers. I'm not mistreating brothers, at least to my knowledge. Lord's will, that's not the case. You know, try to be fair with brothers, etc. You know, being charitable, doing shows, you know, being there at the camp. I mean, what's off about that? You know what I'm saying? Okay, because what we teach according to the scriptures. No, this is really a trial. This is a test. And like the brother said, hey, be prepared to be uncomfortable. We getting ready to lose more than cars. We getting ready to lose, some brothers getting ready to lose their lives for this thing. That's a big loss, you know? And I can say this, ever since this happened, I feel like my health, honestly, I feel a lot better, man. I haven't really got as lightheaded for real. So I was like, the Lord destroyed that car because it was an offense. It was a fucking demon in the car, man. It was literally a spirit attached to that car, man. That's why I had so many problems with it. That's why I tell brothers, man, hey, like you anoint your houses, your vehicles are part of your homes, and anoint them. Incense and stuff. Do what you got to do, because you never know who's putting up prayers against us for our downfall, man. You know, you brothers be dealing with these women and stuff like that, man. Their parents might not like. Hey, man, a lot of these people deal with are straight warlocks and witches, man. Okay, and they want to take us out, but they can't, because they don't have power over life and death. Only Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has power over that. You don't. So you can pray and curse and pray on the man of the Lord downfall. Look, the Most High will take us out if he if he deems it necessary. But it ain't gonna be on your power, because there's no enchantment against us. Like I said, man, I've survived fucking 7, 8 near-death experience while in this faith, man. I know nothing but loss and suffering. That's all the fuck I've done for 11 years was suffer, man, for this truth. And you know what? Hey, I count it all joy, because you know what? I'm still here to testify about it and give my account on that. Look, bros, you just got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. You know, don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. Don't give up integrity, man. Because, hey, Yahweh Shai did it, man. Yahweh Shai went through unnatural shit. Okay? When you sweating blood, that's unnatural, man. You know, hey, Daniel was thrown in a lion's den, bro. Do you know how fucking terrifying that is for somebody to take you and throw you in a pit of lions that haven't ate in days? Do you know how terrifying that is? Being thrown in a furnace of adversity. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they was literally thrown in a fiery furnace because they didn't bow down to the king's commandments, man. Took them and threw them in a fucking fire. And nothing, not a blade of fire touched them. So, hey, the brother, the Lord is on our side. When those chariots showed up after this, I'm like, yes, the Lord is with us, man. I'm like, that's the spirit of the Lord. He's with us. He's with us. I'm like, this was a trial, bro. The Lord came through. A heavy, man. Show you that the Lord was dealing. The brothers are like, look, bro, the Lord is dealing. You know, they're like, the Lord wasn't dealing, you could have been out of there. But I'm like, the Lord is dealing with you, bro. Like, he's dealing with you, bro. Like, that's just straight up proof that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is dealing. Okay, and I'm not saying that I'm just some great guy, because, hey, bro, trust me, I got my faults. I have my issues. Trust me. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not perfect by far. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. But my heart and my mindset is on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's all I have left, man. I ain't got shit else left but that. Like the Lord asked the disciples, he said, shit, what y'all gonna lead me to? They looked around and said, where the hell we gonna go? Where we gonna go outside of this truth? There's nowhere to go, man. We've been rejected of the world. Your own family don't even want you around, you know? But it says here, and the Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. I'm always in the spirit. 95% of the time, I'm in the spirit of being heavy. I was in a heavy spirit today. You know what I'm saying? I had to hold myself back from feeling some type of way about a lot of shit. Sometimes I think, and I get upset about things, and I'm a man, I got feelings. I get upset. Sometimes brothers will cry out, but me, I'm just the type of dude, I try to hold it in. And sometimes you just can't hold it in because I'm like, shit, brothers catch a lot of fucking hell. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I'm just praying that the Most High didn't take me out, because that could have been bad, bro. Like, that could have been bad. Because when I ran down the street, I'm like, this gas station finna fucking blow up, bro. I just knew this shit was finna blow up. I'm like, man, this shit blow up. I'm like, I'm in the fucking pit. I'm like, they gonna throw me under the fucking prison, man. I'm like, let this gas station blow up. They are going to fucking have their way with me, man. Because for one thing, they gonna think it was arson. Second of all, the fact that property damage, then once that blow up, shit around it gonna blow up. Luckily, the motherfucker was closed because I was finna go in there and get a fire extinguisher. Luckily, it was closed. Okay, and this wasn't even late at night. This was literally like 9 o'clock when I got to that place. Gas stations are open 24/7. That place was closed. Luckily so, because if it blown up and somebody died in that shit and they traced that back to it would have been, I would have had to hire that nigga Johnny Cochran had to come back from the spirit world and support me, bro. He would have had to defend me because there wouldn't be no way out of the shit. So the water I was shy, man. It didn't go down like that. But it says many afflictions are of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all, man. Okay. This is clearly affliction, man. Okay. This is clearly an indicator of somebody being afflicted, man. I mean, it just shit happens, bro. But I'm like, I've never been in a car fire. I've never had a vehicle that caught fire on me based on some music. Shit. Maybe I need to be investigating the motherfuckers that hooked it up. But then again, like I said, we had it was literally 100 degrees all last week, and I ain't touched the car, just been sitting. I ain't touched it. It just been sitting. I'm like, I gotta go get it looked at Monday. It was just sitting. But I drove it because I didn't want to inconvenience brothers. I didn't want to come all the way where I was at. I was like, you know what? I'm going to drive and, we should be straight. But some kept telling me like, man, what if this you ain't going to make it, bro? This ain't going to make it. It was just a real, it was just a spirit, but it was just something like, Satan fuck with your mind. It was just an ordinary day. Nothing seemed eerie or anything like that. It didn't happen until I was 7 minutes away, man. But anyway, more precept. This is the book of James 1:12. It says, blessed is the man that endured temptation, for when he is tried, he should receive the crown of life, what the Lord hath promised to them that love him. All right. So we are all being tried. Okay. Like the brother said, man, we are getting ready to be tried, man. You 2/3, you're going to be tried too. But see, the thing of it is, you're going to fail that test. Okay, you're not going to pass that test. You're not going to pass it with flying colors because, for one thing, you don't have the protection or the refuge of Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. You don't have that. Okay, you put your faith and trust in Esau, Edom. Okay, you don't have the name of the Lord. You don't have the understanding. Okay, so you're going to be taken when this whole trial, this MOTB comes to ignite. You're going to be taken by it. Okay, you're not going to be, you're not going to pass the test, man. You're just not. Okay, the Lord said he's going to keep us from the hour of temptation. So we catching our hell now. Okay, but like I said, freaky shit like this in my life happens. It's been happening. Shit like this has been happening to me since before I was in the truth. Motherfuckers like, damn, do you ever catch a break? Well, no. The answer to that question is no. I do not never catch a break. Okay, I don't. Never have. My break is not going to come into the kingdom of heaven. Lord's well, I make it on this first trial. But I will be the first to tell you people that, honestly, I'm not surprised about this shit. I'm not surprised at all, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to speak any bad omens in existence because we don't want to do that. But, you know what I'm saying? Just speaking as a man, hey, like I said, I'm surprised it wasn't worse than that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just the Lord trying us, man. We got to get our stripes somehow. Okay, because the Most High knew that I like that car, whatever. But it is a fucking car. I don't even care about it. It is what it is. Honestly, I'm not even mad about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I was a little upset. It's like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The car was giving me hell anyway. Probably needed a fucking burn up. okay, because it was offending me. So I was like, you know what, man, fuck this goddamn car, man. You know, because it wasn't nothing wrong with it when I bought it. It was a perfectly good car. It wasn't a check engine light on, but all of a sudden I get it, and all these demons want to try to fuck with it, man. But that proves we the men of the Lord. All right. I got a lot of precepts here. Philippians 3:10. It's a lot of precepts, man, I wanted to go into, but I'm going to just cover a basic few, just to get the point. All right. Because I know, like I said, I know brothers are going through a lot of things, man. You'd be surprised on what brothers go through and they not speaking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I've survived 2 house fires. I've survived 3 car wrecks, bad wrecks at that. I got stabbed in the truth. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit, man. And that happened out there teaching. I had one arm out there just teaching, man. This is fucking like my 2nd year in the truth. Like my 2nd or 3rd year. I was a young man, and shit, I didn't know I was going to make it, but the Spirit kept me alive to keep teaching. And it's been those situations that always gave me hope. That showed me the Lord was like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this to you because I know you can bear this shit. But at the same time, you touchable, bro. You know what I'm saying? You touchable. And the Lord showed me every time, like, look, I can get you if I want to. It ain't nothing to it. I'm like, look, man, I'm just trying to put my best foot forward and teach. That's it. If I'm pissing somebody off or pissing you off, then show me, Because like I said, we got sins from our lives. We don't even know what we did to upset how about Shemal Shai. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is why you got to keep a humble approach to shit, man. Okay? And no, this don't happen to us because we say you can have multiple wives. Like, get the hell out of here. Or because you call a black woman out her name. No, come on, man. No, not at all. People try to make this about stuff that it's not. No. This is because, hey, we're being tried through the Spirit, through fire. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord deals with brothers with fire, bro. That's how the Lord deals with me. He matches that energy. Because he's like, look, man, you can deal with the shit. I'm like, can I? Because certain shit just like, man, I'm like, okay, whatever. But anyway, this is the book of Philippians 3:10. It says here that I may know him in the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his sufferings. Okay, the Lord suffered. He suffered. Okay, so are we not going to, the scripture says a servant greater than his Lord? No. Okay, Yahweh Shai suffered. We going to suffer, man. We going to suffer great loss. You see what just happened? And I mean, this is on a low level, but still. Brothers are going to lose more than that, man. Brothers are going to lose family. Brothers are going to lose children. Some brothers might have to witness their families getting executed right before them. That's a strong spirit to be able to witness somebody being executed that you cared about. Brothers gonna watch other brothers get beheaded. Hey, look, go to 2 Maccabees, the 7th chapter, when she watched her 7 sons get the judgment, man. That was a strong spirit to sit there and watch your kids get tortured. That's a heavy spirit, man. And I feel like the Most High is doing this to us because he's building us up for this time we're coming into. Okay, and on top of that, inflation, things are getting ready to crash anyway. So Lord, like, look, I'm just getting rid of this shit before you have to. Like, there may be something else after that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, fuck it. That's one less burden I got to worry about. It's done for a reason, man. But I don't think it was being done because I was being evil or wicked. You know what I'm saying? The Spirit didn't tell me that. But at the same time, you don't want to tempt the Most High. The Most High knew that car wasn't good for my health either. So he's like, you know what, man? Let me just get this shit out of here, man. You don't know what the hell you doing. I need you out there. And you out here fucking around, man. Nah, nah, we ain't going down like that. Lord, look, man, the Lord knows what he's doing. And it says, in the fellowship of his sufferings, being made comfortable unto his death, if by any means I may attain unto the resurrection of the dead. All right. Remember Paul, he was fucking bit by a serpent and didn't die. He was shipwrecked couple of times. He got stoned, sent to the spirit world. I mean, this was just a man that was just teaching the word. So how much more us, brothers? How much more us? And like I said, let these type of testimonies be an encouragement to your spirit. Because like I said, man, I went through this shit last year with the other one, man. Okay, and the year before that. And it just like, it never stops, man. It's just something about this time of year that these spirits be overly active, man. They're like, okay, I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got something for you, bro. Like, you think shit, okay, you want to go hard? Okay, I got something that'll slow your ass down. You know, because, you know, when shit like this happen, you be dragging your feet. You don't feel like doing nothing. You want to sleep. You get depressed. You like, what the fuck? Like, goddamn, you know, I was just chilling. Then your shit blow up on you, man. You know? But anyway, this is the book of Psalms 119. And I'm going to start at 71. It says, it is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I may learn thy statutes. Right, man. Okay? Because it says the law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver. Okay? So this is also a reminder to stay in order. Okay? Remember and to understand the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know? And just to really keep that contrite spirit with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Because, hey, read Psalms 51st chapter. David was in a contrite spirit. When David committed adultery, he committed grave sin. He committed adultery. He committed murder. Okay? Those were sins worthy unto death. David numbered Israel too. But, hey, he committed adultery and committed murder. He premeditated it because I believe you had Uriah the Hittite, and basically David wanted his woman, okay, which was I think it was Bathsheba, if I'm not mistaken. Salaki, if I'm off. But basically he put him to death and he coveted his woman, man. And the Lord like, man, I could fuck you up, man. The Lord fucked him up. He said, look, dude, you can run for your enemies and let them hunt you the days of your life, okay? Because he's like, I ain't just gonna kill you. Nah, that's too easy. And on top of that, the Lord knew David's heart. The Lord knew David was a man of the Lord, bro. King David, he was they say he was after the Most High's own heart, bro. Like this man David loved the Lord, bro. That's why the Lord ultimately had mercy on him. But ultimately, the Lord was like, look, man, you my dude, but I can't let you go unpunished, bro. What kind of power that make me if you just go off and I give you a pass? Like, motherfucker, I didn't even give my son a pass, man. Like, my son caught it. Like, what make you think you not finna catch it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna catch it, bro. And he caught it, man. David was being hunted from every angle. His own son committed adultery with his concubines. His own son tried to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Saul, how painful was that when your own kid come against you and want to take your life? That's hell right there, man. And David immediately understood what he did when he went off. He immediately knew what he did. That's the man of the Lord. When you acknowledge your sin, like, damn. When you know you fucked up, instead of in that what I do spirit, no, man. When you fuck up, you know, like, damn, I fucked up. Like, I fucked up big time, man. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up big time, man. And you know when you fucking up, man. You know, like when you know you've done something that you're not sure about, but you know it's, you know, Jake like to strut at that fence, like, okay, is it wicked or nah, man? You know when you did something. The Lord, like, all right, bro, I got you. And he might not even get you right then. And the Lord get your ass 15 years later down the line for some shit you done forgot about, thought you got away with. But you're still here to live to tell about it, and you're still in the truth. That's that ultimate mercy, man, because if the Most High wanted to take me out, he could have just did it right then and there. He could have just did it, okay? I walked away, and the funny part about it is I was kind of dressed kind of nice. I was clean. The fucking cops was looking at me like, damn, this nigga kind of clean. I doubt if he was committing arson. They was looking like, damn, okay, homie. You look pretty good, but I know you mad now, you know, you ain't... And I didn't have a blade of dirt on my shirt, man. I walked out of the car the same way I came in. Like, it was this movie called Exit Wounds, man. And Salakia, I'm going to get to the end of it, man. It's been going on for some time, but I'm just really soaking it all in, so Salakia. But it was this movie called Exit Wounds with DMX. This nigga, Michael J. White, he was talking to this dude, Steven Seagal. He said, if it ain't who motherfucking Diddy, he said, the nigga that escaped so many traps, he should be wearing a cape. Like, like, damn, nigga, like, nigga, you should be dead right now. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man? And Esau looks at this like, I gotta take these jakes out, man, because there's something about our spirit. Yeah, you kill our flesh and our body, but our spirits are indestructible, man. And all the hell we've caught in this truth, man, I'm just like, damn. You know, just like Jake got like 20 lives or some shit, man. I don't know, but, you know, hey, Lord's will, he preserve us and build us up because, hey, that power is coming. All right, but I got a couple more precepts too, man, because like I said, this is a lot of precepts here. Okay, 2 Corinthians 4:17, 4:17. Matter of fact, this is the book of John 16, and I'm gonna start at verses 33. It says, "These things I have spoken unto you that ye may have peace." Okay, in the world ye should have tribulation. But be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. So we gonna overcome. No matter what we go through, no matter how bad it seems, brothers, we going to overcome if the Lord is with us. Okay, that word tribulation goes into dipolis, which means pressing together, pressure, oppression, affliction, tribulation, distress, straits. And trust me, brothers are in straits, man. Okay, straits. Well, all right, distress, because that was very distressful. I mean, two around the same time, both of them get destroyed. I'm just like, okay, well, shit. Yeah, how about Shemi Habashai knows what he's doing? You know, Isaiah 43:2 is a good one. And I'm going to hit the main ones I really want to hit. This Isaiah 43:2. And it reads here. Matter of fact, let's start at 1. It says, but now thus says Yahweh that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not. For I have redeemed thee, I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine. Okay? Starting with the elect. It says, when thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned. Neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. Okay? So that's the point. Okay? Hey, that was a fire, a bad fire at that. And then I wasn't touched by it, man. Okay? Now I ain't just saying I was supposed to sit in the car and fucking burn, no. But the fact about it is that gas station didn't blow up. It didn't, luckily. Because I want to say if they didn't come right then and there, another 10 minutes, that fucking gas station would have fucking been in the spirit realm somewhere. That gas station would have been on Mars some goddamn where, man. Because it would have blown up eventually. You know what I'm saying? So only thing I could do is thank you how about Shemi Habashai, man. Okay. Strange. Yep. 1 Peter 4:12. 1 Peter 4:12. Grab that real quick. And it reads here. I'm going to start at verses 12. It says, beloved, think not that it's strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you. It says, as though some strange thing happening to you. That was very strange. I've never been in nothing like that. I mean, I've seen cars on fire like that, you know, here and there, but I've never been involved in one. Okay. I mean, I've been involved in 2 house fires. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I made it out alive. And it was so crazy. The last time the apartment building burned down that I was living in, it was on a camp day. Okay. So the work was done. That's a test right there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys, man, in these other Israelite groups, man, you don't have these kind of trials, man. Your life is all good. Your wife's in order. Your kids love you. Your money is right with some of you, not all of you. You know, you don't have any type of problems, man. One brother, man, he told me that he was on a highway and his fucking steering wheel went off. He said his steering wheel was just spinning around, bro. Like his whole steering column came out of joint while he was driving on a fucking highway, man. Come on, man. Luckily he was able to guide to the shoulder of the road. But come on, man. The whole steering wheel come out of the knuckle. Brother was like, man, I could have been gone. And yeah, you know. But it says, but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahushai's suffering. This is suffering, man. Okay. It says here that when his glory should be revealed, you may be glad, but you may be glad also with exceeding joy. Okay. So it's not joyous when it happened, you know, because you're thinking about it. But overall, you're like, well, shit, man. Call all Yahweh Shemi Habashai, because I was just praising the Lord. Like after that, I was just praise the Lord. And then the church showed up. That's when it really got real. I'm like, oh shit, the chariots popped up on us too. I'm like, yeah, that's the Lord, man. That was all spiritual because how it all came together throughout the whole week. That's all we were talking about. And then the brother's lesson got cut off. So I'm like, it was meant for me to do the part 2 to it. And I'm like, there it go. It all connects, man. And then the other brother gonna do a testimony to it. Because I ain't gonna lie, brothers. I endured some shit in this truth, man. I endured a lot of pain, a lot of affliction, bro. A lot of shit didn't happen to me since I've been in the faith. You know what I'm saying? And it just, you know, brothers know, but people that don't know, they look at it like, damn, you must be doing something hella wrong. Told you that Hebrew Israelite stuff you in ain't right, because it was right. God wouldn't be doing that to you. Are you people out your mind? Are you not reading what I'm just reading? Do you not read these scriptures? Look at what it just said. It said, beloved, think not as strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you. The hell you think, man? We ain't gonna go through nothing? Yeah, we gonna go through things. We supposed to, because we got to be built up. Okay, as though some strange things happening to you, but rejoice in as much as you are partakers of Yahweh's suffering, that when his glory should be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Because we're gonna be gloriful with him. All the hell we've caught, bro, that's gonna be paid off in due time. We ain't gonna never catch hell again once this thing is done. And it says, and if you be reproached for the name of Yahweh, happy are you, for the spirit of glory and Yahweh rested upon you. And on their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified, man. Okay, he's glorified, man. Okay, and that's the good thing. When we go through things like this, the Lord is being glorified because basically we're living his life, man. Okay, the scriptures say, hey, Lord said, look, if you don't bear your cross, man, you can't be my disciple. This is part of bearing a damn cross, man. That's what this is, bearing your cross. This is part of my story, man. Brothers got their stories. This is part of their story. This is part of what's written. These stories, Lord's will, we overcome on this side. These stories will be written and people will read it as a testament, man. What's being brought down is going to be recorded. It's recorded in the heavens. Bro, when we get in our glory, these stories are going to be written by how the men of the Lord, the prophets in Babylon, had all odds against them and they still overcame. They still overcame, man, when the odds was against us. Because Satan thought right there, oh, man, that's going to stop him. Yeah. He tried to attack me, my health, okay? My kid, my woman, you know what I'm saying? My possessions, all this shit. And like I said, I was supposed to move into my new place the next day. That didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, now what else you gonna do? Then the fucking trials are gonna get harder now. Because now you may have people that may, you know, they coming. Esau is coming, man. You know, he's coming. He's gonna put things on us, man. They're gonna put brothers' face in the news. Look, we gonna be tried all the way up until the missiles come. Just putting that out there. All right. But it says, but let none of you suffer as a murderer or as a thief or as an evildoer, as a busybody in other men's matters. Right. And that's what you don't want to do. OK, you don't want to suffer for these things. We ain't putting people to death. We're not stealing, you know, not as an evildoer, none of these things, because if that was the case, you could just get put to death. Lord, to take you out of here for that. All right. It says, if ye at any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on his behalf. That's why I said all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. As hurt as I was and as mad and shocked I was in disbelief, I just like, man, the water. I'm like, that was a blessing in disguise. I'm like, the car clearly had a fucking demon in it, fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And Lord, like, you know what? Whatever. Get it up out of here. You know, and I want to look up this word fiery. Then I'm going to end it. Salaki has been going so long, but this is something I really wanted to speak on. And I pray you brothers are edified by it. Okay. Fiery goes into pyrosis, which means a burning by which metals are rusted and reduced. You see this right here? This is a fiery fucking trial right here, man. Okay, look at this. This was a beautiful ass car. This car was fucking gorgeous inside and out, man. You know, but it's done now. She's toast. To the scrapyard it goes, man. You know, but so be it, man. So fucking what? All right. It says a burning by which metals are roasted and reduced. Okay, because the scriptures say by suffering the heart is made better. When you suffer through things, it's because the Lord is purging certain things out of you. Me 5 years ago, I probably would have lost my goddamn mind, man, because I love Monte Carlos, man. You know what I'm saying? And if the Lord gave me the money, I'll go get another one. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just Jake. That's a Jake. But, you know, I'm just speaking presumptuously right now, just as a man, you know, jokes and shit. But, you know, but I like those type of cars. You know, they fit. Jake got certain vehicles that go to their spirit. You know, 5 years ago, I probably would have been livid, man. Like, what the I would have been pissed. But you grow, you know. Now I'm just like, whatever. Okay, it is what it is. So be it. But it says, by a figure drawn from refiners' fire or calamities or trials that test the character. Okay, when you go into the book, I believe it's Micah or Malachi, when it goes into basically the Lord is going to refine you. Basically, he's going to fine tune you. He's putting us through that fire and getting those impurities out, man. And once say he can't leave you in there too long, because if he leaves you in there too long, it can destroy you. Okay, out of all the hell we catch, it got to be some type of, cooling off. Okay, before he dips us back in the fire. Like when those worksmiths, when they put their particular brands, they melt it down and they take it out and they mold it and they put it back in there and they let it cool down for a minute and they put it back in there because they're projecting the perfect image. Like the Lord needs to see us in his image, man. When he looks at us, he wants to see himself like, okay, he's fine-tuned now, And that ain't going to happen until we get on the chairs. But up until this time when the Lord comes back, we're going to be tested, brothers. We're going to be put through the fire constantly, man. And this is going to intensify. They may come and try to lock brothers up for nothing. Oh, yeah, well, we got you for a traffic violation 15 years ago. You got 3 warrants out, man. They throw you in jail and forget you in there. Now you can't go out and teach. You ain't got no damn bond money. Nobody knows where you at, man. Little things like that will test your character. And you got to be careful not to get offended at that, man, because it can be very offensive, if you let it. All right. One more precept, man. I keep saying that, but like I said, I just want this to be an encouragement to you brothers out there, man. That, hey, we still in this fight. So this is the book of Sirach 2:1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Since I came into the truth, my life has been holy hell. Hell. And every brother can attest to that. It's been hell. It ain't been fun. Okay, this walk has not been fun at all. But I appreciate it. But it ain't been fun. Okay, it hasn't. Okay, read Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. People think that our lives are miserable, bro. When people see that, they're like, damn, bro. Like, you don't never catch a fucking break. Like, what's going on with you, man? People look at me like, what the hell going on? I'm like, nothing. It just, this is the lot. But it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in the time of trouble. Okay, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So, brothers, we're looking for it to be increased. I'm looking to be increased at the latter end, man. I'm looking for all the hell and all the losses we had to take in this truth, all the mouth shots. I put it that way. And I want it to pay off, man, because you know what? If this brings the payday, then, hey, come on, man. I'm ready to get the hell up out of here, and I'm ready to not look back. Okay, I'm ready to see you people burn, finally. Because you people finna catch all the hell. And the thing of it is, the hell you people getting ready to catch is going to make this look like child's play. This is nothing compared to what you people are getting ready to catch. And you people are getting ready to be destroyed by your temptations, man. You people are not going to make it through your trials. Okay, Lord's will, we make it. All right. And it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Yeah, just put me in a lower state. I was a little upset about it. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little hurt. Looking at it, it still bothers me. I'm like, shit. It bothers me, man, because like I said, I mean, I like that damn car. It was a cool car. Didn't outside all the problems and shit it was having, little shit here, that should have been fixed, little things that anybody can go and get fixed in one mechanic visit, something cheap, and yet it kept having issues, stuff like that. But it says, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, man. Okay, in the furnace of adversity, When we were going into this and brothers was in the spirit, that's when the chariots popped up. That confirmed right there, man. That right there confirmed everything I needed to know. Out of all the questions and doubts I had, I'm like, Lord, what the hell just happened? I'm like, what the hell did I do? But I'm like, what did I do this time? Like, what the fuck did I say? What did I do? Who did I piss off? Like, what did I piss off? You know what I'm saying? And then once I saw the chariots and this scripture came out, I was like, oh, okay, I see. Okay. It says, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way right and trust in him. And ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy and go not aside lest ye fail. Okay. And ye that fear the Lord, believe in him and let your reward should not fail. Okay. So a reward is coming for all this hell, bros. Trust me. This ain't going to just be every forever thing. No. Once this is over with, we ain't going to go, man. Brother Chariot ain't going to catch on fire while he's going to his home in a galaxy somewhere. Your chariot blow up on you, now you stranded in space somewhere. Hell no. That ain't going to happen. And the heathen shit will blow up, but not ours. And it says here, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy, man. Okay, so, hey. With that, All praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Abba. Let this be uplifting to you brothers and you sisters out there to keep pushing. Hey, help is on the way. We almost out of here. Shalom.